Hey everybody, this is I am Sporticus. Today we are breaking in the new Stone Cold Hockey PC game. Uh, actually, since I since I downloaded, I've been playing it nonstop. I played quite a few games in this 1991 NHL tourney. Uh, Random seeded teams, and it's double elimination. No, it's not double elimination. I'm sorry. It's a split bracket. But first round is set, and it was a best of five. One team's advanced so far, and that would be the Canadians, who have just mauled the Quebec Nordiques. But let's head to the rink and get ready for the face-off, opening face-off. All right. So as you see here, here's the first round, the preliminary round. Philadelphia leads Toronto 2-1 in the best of five. Edmonton leads Calgary 2-1. They just had a big win. Calgary exploded for 7 goals, and their offense finally got on track, and they're up 2-1, down 2-1 to Edmonton. Quebec didn't have a chance against Montreal. Montreal blitzed them at home, and took that one, swept that one, three games to none. In today's game, we're going to play the game three of the Washington Capitals and the Los Angeles Kings. The series is tied, 1 game apiece. Uh, let's take a look at some of the games real quick. Um, and as I go, I'm just going to kind of go to. I mean, the game is beautiful. I really like what Richard has done with it. Uh, I mean, there's a few little small things that I wish were different. Like in this phase right here, you have to play the day's games, and it's kind of. At first, I was kind of confused. I couldn't play. I played game one here, and I went to play game two, and it wouldn't let me play game two until you play game one of each of the other ones. I kind of wish you could play all games in the series and on to the next. Maybe there is a way to do that in the options, which I did not see. Um, but small little nitpick, I guess. But as you see, Toronto took game one, 3-1. Uh, let's see. Yeah, Foligno scored with at the 1925 mark late to put the game away. It was an empty net goal that won it for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Um, I'm having a heck of a time also getting Toronto's game background to show up. I've tried every. I know it's supposed to be Toronto Maple Leafs with no underscores, and then underscore, and then the year. It could be just Toronto Maple Leafs. It could be Toronto Maple Leafs underscore 1990, or it could be Toronto Maple Leafs underscore, and then the years, the background you want to be between like 1975 to 1995 or something like that. I've tried all those JPEG. I just struggling to get anything to show up for Toronto. But anyways, Toronto took game one 3-1. Game two, Philadelphia came back with a tight contest, and they score in the overtime. Per Eklund scores the game winner, a power play goal too. Um, and I know I wish there was a house rule. I know on like late in the game in period three or something, like in the last few minutes of the game, uh, or in the overtime for that matter. I like the penalties to be kind of pared down a little bit. Uh, I hate to see in the final seconds. I mean, I can see a penalty shot maybe at the end of a game, if somebody purposely pulls somebody down to, you know, but referees are. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really watched a lot of modern hockey as much as I have the later. And maybe they don't do it as much, but it used to be always they swallow their whistles late in the game, and a lot of penalties didn't get called. I kind of wish that would show up a little more in this. But I just started trying to watch, getting back into the Red Wings, and I really like the team they have. They're fun to watch. And I've watched a few games this year, more than I have in the last few. So, anyways, that's another little nitpick. But Philadelphia wins that one 4-3, and then Philadelphia routed Toronto in Toronto 5-1. Um, Nobody really scored more than one goal. It was all different goal scorer. Wendell Clark had a goal for Toronto. Uh, and another one I would like to see is they put in the asterisk it's the season total. I would mind the option to have the game, because sometimes I like to quickly look at the box score and see, or maybe have a list of the 3 stars of the game or something to kind of give you a quick little over. Say, hey, Rick Taka had a goal and assist, or a goal and 2 assists, or 2 goals and 3 assists, or so whatever, you know. But here you really have to go look at the box score to see. And that's again another small little nitpick, but I think that'd be a nice addition to have the 3 stars or something like that. So that's where we are in that one. Philadelphia up 2 games to 1 now. They have another game in Toronto. Uh, as we said, Montreal 5-4. That was the closest game. That's pretty much all they. But that they were up 5-3, and Marin scored from Sackett and Gusarov on a power play to make it 5-4, and that's where it would stand. They would fight off the empty net and win it. And then they blew them out the last 2 games, 6-2 and 7-3. Edmonton took the first 2 games. First one 3-2. Mark Lamb's. I believe it's Mark Lamb, right? Craig Simpson and Smith with the assists, and that would be the game winner. Edmonton goes on to win 3-2. Too bad they couldn't incorporate. I think I haven't used it yet, but I saw that can't remember his name now. Bill had a shots on goal add-on that you could kind of get shots on goal. I haven't used it and I haven't tried it, but it would be cool to have that to show saves made and all that within the game too. Edmonton and Calgary, game 2. Edmonton rolls 5-1. 5 goals from 5 different goal scorers, and they roll. Nice game for Bill Ranford. And then game 3, Calgary explodes. Edmonton did try to fight back, but they got a couple big goals from Al McInnes. Had a couple beautiful, including one turnover, just turned and fired a blistering slap shot that got past Bill Ranford for a goal. Peter Klima. No, he didn't have. Who else had 2 goals? Gary Roberts, I think, had 2. Nope. Who was it? Ranheim had a couple goals for Calgary as well. Asa Tikkanen got 2 for Edmonton. But 7-5 was the final. Calgary finally get their offense on going here and win that one. Okay, now we're ready for this. Los Angeles took game 1 4-1, and Washington came back and won game 2. Duchesne assisted from Robitaille, then Taylor from Duchesne quickly made it 2-0 in the first period. They would make it 4-0 before Ridley scores late in period 2, and then period 3 was a grinded out period. No scoring, and Los Angeles holds on to win 4-1. Game 2, Washington wins it 6-3. Peter Zezel, Kevin Miller, Dale Hunter, all with goals for the Capitals. A lot of penalties in this one. So we're ready for game 3. Let's see the highlights here. Really nothing. Nothing to really talk about. As far as so far in the series, Stéphane Richer has 5 goals and an assist for the Montreal Canadiens. He was on fire against the Quebec Nordiques. Al MacInnis with 3 goals and 2 assists. Foligno with 3 goals. Guy Carbonneau with 3 goals and an assist. As far as goalies, Toronto's Jeff Reese has only played 1 game, and he's allowed just 1 goal and a win. Hextall with a 1.74. He's played 2 games. Goals against average. And then Ken Reggett has played the other one. He took a loss. Allowed 3 goals. So, anyways, and a couple more things before we get going here. Here's your options. I play with all the penalties. I'm not really sure. I've never seen the Instigator. I don't know if that was an add-on to the game. I never read about that one. I like the idea of it. If there's a fight and then one of them gets the 2-minute Instigator penalty. We're playing in a tournament, so I've got the higher goalie starts the playoffs, and then have the automatic pull goalie. I don't play with any of this. I think the con and the all that really kind of take care of that. And then I play what they did in 1990 with the 5-on-5 for 5 minutes. And let's head to the rink here in Washington. So as you see, where's the transparency? So I'm having a hard time. I mean, Some might have an easier time of it, but I cannot find a lot of ice arena action. So I just been kind of putting more like the fans, and I can't find hardly anything from this era. And I know this is not the '91 season, but I want to at least give it a little bit of a Washington feel. I think this is the year they won the cup. I think 2018, I think it was, or something like that. But anyways, uh, most of the backdrops I have are more fan based. Uh, and it might even be cooler. I don't know, but if to have this fan and then have an ice rink right here that you could use like the uh, Action PC rinks, because I think I am using some of those, trying those out as well as putting on a backdrop. But maybe even have where you have the dice, have a rink there or something. I don't know, but it seems like it would make it more feel more, give it a little more aesthetic feel to it. Uh, so, anyways, let's get started here. Don Biopre's in net for the Capitals. He's an 8. And Kelly Hrudey's in net for the Kings. He's an 8 as well. Con, as you see here, they're a 7, and Washington is a 7. Attack, Los Angeles has a pretty good offense of attack with Robitaille, Gretzky, and the gang here. The Capitals have a 6 attack. Defensively, they're both 6s. Aggression, that's probably the highest aggression rating I've seen. Los Angeles has 3 tough guys, Jay Miller, Marty McSorley, and Rod Busquets. And then they have 2 agitators, Tony Granato and Dave Taylor. So they have it all on their team. Washington's pretty good, dude. They have 2 enforcers in Nick Kyprios and Alan May. And Dale Hunter, he's a pretty tough guy himself, but he's considered an agitator. And so 22 total on the aggression. And definitely will be a battle puck of 11 or more. Power play, Los Angeles with 7, and Washington's penalty kills a 9, so that's pretty good for Washington. Good defensive killing unit, and their power play is a 6, and Los Angeles is a 7, which is pretty good. It's 2. So both these teams will have the favorite going to the penalty killing team. All right, I'm going to roll my own dice and just input. So let's get the face-off going here. And it's the Kings and the Capitals. And we got 4 minutes off the clock. Oops, I forgot to drop the puck. Drops the puck. 4 minutes off the clock, and it's a 9. It's going to be an action. And we're going to get a 10, which is going to give it to the Kings, and 11, which is well beyond Washington's defense. It's going to be an attack for the Kings. And scores! That's Robitaille's second of the series, of the tournament, I should say. And Granato gets the assist, his third. And Los Angeles up at 1-0. Kind of wish they'd show the time of the goal here, too, as well. So you wouldn't have to go back and check the... they do that with penalties, too. It kind of... I wish they would tell you what the penalty is. They always just say a 2-minute minor, and then in the card they'll tell you what it was for, slashing or. But 3:51 of the first period, and the Kings are on the board here, 1-0. So we drop the puck. Four minutes off the clock again, and we're going to go 18. That's going to be a puck battle. And a puck battle will be 45 on the Kings. A big hit. That's going to lower Washington's stamina to 9, and they're going to call the penalty on Robitaille. So Robitaille gets a penalty here. He is called for holding. And it's going to be a power play for the Capitals. And it's going to be, like I said, where their power play is 6 and a 7 penalty kill for Los Angeles. It's going to be under the penalty kill +1/+2 side. And here's Dino Ciccarelli, another former North Star wing, Red Wing. Wait, or did he play for Red Wings after that? He might have played for the Rings after the Capitals. I can't recall. 30. It's a crease chance. They're punching away at it. Ciccarelli. Nick Kypreos and Kelly Miller with the assist. We're tied at 1. Five minutes off the clock. 6, that will be in action. And it's going to be a 1, which is going to be Los Angeles. And a 15, not even close. It's going to be a column A. 79. Pay the price if attacking stamina is 7 or more. Take 1 hit for a crease chance, and they're going to do that. It's a crease chance for the Kings. And it is 49. Another goal, and this time it's Bob Kudelewski with the goal. Jay Miller will get the assist, and it's 2-1 Kings. 6 minutes left in the first period. Five minutes off the clock. 6. It's another action. Another action. It's going to be a 1. That's going to be Kings again. 18. Oh, I put 11. I got to start hitting 0-1 instead of 1, because when you hit 1 and then you go to hit the next button, it automatically stays on this one because you got to hit enter after the 1. So I guess it's going to be the Washington Capitals getting the control here. And an 18 attack chart. Mike Ridley, 33. It's going to be a slot chance. 50. Save made by Kelly Rudy. One minute and a 4 is going to be in action again. Clock winding down. 18. That's going to be Washington, but it's going to be in the defensive chart for the Kings. And 60. An off-balance shot goes wide, and that's the end of the period. So goals from Robitaille and Kudaleski have got the Kings up 2-1 here in going into the second period. We start the third. One of the cool things I like that they do with the rosters is they will cross off a player if they did not play for the team. So Krushenilski, I think, went to Toronto, maybe? If I remember correctly. I think so. But they'll cross them off if they did not. You can set it where on the options to have the teams play with the team they finished, the players that finished with the team, which I like that. That's really nice. Touch. Here we go. As we start. Period number 2. Why does it still say 0? The horn sounded. Huh. There we go. So 1 off the clock. 4. That's going to be action. 6 and a 15. The Kings with another. They are just keeping it in the Washington zone here. And 86. Equal stamina equals a slot chance. They do have equal stamina. It's a slot chance for the Kings. 30. Luc Robitaille will get the goal, his second of the game and third of this tournament. I have also did a few. I haven't done a lot of them, but I've done quite a few auto plays just to check the stats and see how they come out. And I was pretty impressed. It came out pretty decent for a quick play game. It's really, really cool. All right, 3-1 here early in the second. Luc Robitaille with his second goal, and the Kings trying to go up 2-1. 6 minutes off the clock. 8. It's going to be an action. 5. The Kings again. And this is going to be an attack. Kings are really playing spirited hockey here. 57. And attack a 9 or 10 will be a slot chance. In the slot, Dave Taylor, 91. Save made by Biopri. Kicks it away. Two minutes off the clock. 13, is that's going to be a puck battle. First one in a while. And it's going to be a 64. Battle back. Trailing team hustles to win possession. Roll a column A attack. But the higher aggression team deals 1 hit. So 1 hit. Wait a second. If tied. Oh, okay. So it is column A attack by Washington. There's no hit. 57. Attack 7 or 8. Point chance. Other goalies saw it all the way. Kelly Herudi globs it. Drops it for his defenseman. Or for his forward. And he'll go behind the net and try to bring it out. We got 2 minutes off the clock. A 6. That's going to be an action. 10. It's Kings again. 4, though. That will be in Washington's defense. So it's a defensive check. 51. 51. Good check, and open ice disrupts the flow. Nice play from Washington there. 1 minute off the clock. 5, another action. 15, that will be Washington. 18 is way beyond the defense, so it's going to be a column A roll for Washington. 68. Attack 9 or 10, a slot chance. Otherwise, broken stick foils the shot. So Kevin Hatcher has his stick broke as the puck rolls wide of the goalie. And we move on. Oops, rolled the wrong. There we go. 3 minutes off the clock. 9. Action. 14. That will be Washington. 8. It's going to be a column A roll for Washington. 92. Attacking stamina 8+ is going to be a crease chance. It will be. In the crease. Michael Pavanka. 79. Save made by Kelly Rudy. Five minutes remaining in the second period. 1 minute off the clock. 14 is going to be a puck battle. 94. We're going to go to the enforcer table. 4. Visiting presence. Deal 1 hit per enforcer. Uh-oh. That's 3 hits. 3 hits from the Kings. That's going to take Washington's stamina down to a 4. You know, another little, I mean, it's not a nitpick, but I wish the stamina would be even more prevalent in the game. There's games where I'll have where the stamina goes down to like 1 or 2, and nothing really ever happened with the stamina. I mean, except for the higher stamina. I would like to see maybe turnovers, things like that happen. Not necessarily shots or hits, but just turnovers where they, you know, sometimes you get so much hitting going on that there's guys get a little gun shy and lose control of the puck, turnovers, things like that would be kind of cool to have a little more often, but I'm not really sure how you would even do that. But all right. 4 minutes remaining. 3, and it's a 5. That's going to be an action. Oops, rolled the wrong dice. 18. That's going to be Washington. 2, though, it's going to be defense. Roll on column D for the Kings. 96. Interception and counterattack. Here come the Kings. Coming the other way. $65. Save made by Biopre on the giveaway. That'll take us to the end of the second period. The only goal came early from Luke Robitaille, right out of the gate off the faceoff. And Robitaille went in and put one past Don Biopre to make it 3-1. And that's where we stand at the end of 2 periods. We head to the third. 6 and a 3. That is going to be action. 15, that's going to be the Washington Capitals. 20 will be a column A. 74. Scores! To make it a 1-goal game here in the third. Kevin Hatcher assisted. The assist goes to Stefan Leach. And it's 3-2. That's Hatcher's first goal of the tournament. Four minutes off the clock. 2 is another action. 13. That's Washington again. Ah, shoot. There we go. And then a 5. It's going to be on the defensive chart for the Kings. .62. And good play by the defense of the Kings to knock Kelly Miller off the puck. Three minutes. 2, another action. .14. It's going to be a 9. It's going to be a column 8. Roll here for Washington. Kelly Miller coming in strong. He fires. Scores! A wraparound. Kelly Rudy could not get to it in time, and Kelly Miller scores his second of the tournament. Johansson with the assist, and we're tied at 3. What a comeback for the Capitals here at home. The crowds are on their feet. This place is rocking. As the sign says, rock the red in all caps. Here we go. Tied at 3. 7 minutes remaining. 1 minute off the clock. 9. It's going to be an action. 18. That's Capitals. 9. It's going to be a column A roll. Johansson, 94. Attacking stamina 7 or less. It is. It's going to be a point chance. From the point, Kalle Johansson, 64. And that's going to be a save made by Kelly Rudy as he kicks it away. Four minutes off the clock. 13. It's going to be a puck battle. 44. And we got a penalty call here. And who's going to get it? It's going to be on Washington. And the crowd is not happy about this one. Tatarinov will go off. 2 minutes. What do they call a high sticking? And that's going to give the Los Angeles Kings a power play here with 2 minutes left in the game. Wow. Washington trying to fight it off here. Let's see if they can fight this penalty off. 44. It's going to be a crease chance. 63. Save made. Beautiful save by Bielpre. Gets it off. Uh-oh, here's Gretzky. Skates in. Gretzky, 74. Big hit from from Washington. And they clear it. Oh, we're in overtime. What the heck? I thought there was 2 minutes left. Oh, guess not. We're in overtime. 3. It's going to be an action. I'll go back and look at that. I swore there was 2 minutes left in the regulation. And then the power play. 13 and a 20. Washington getting in a column A roll here in overtime. '26 scores. That's the game. Peter Zezel puts it past Rudy, and the game's over. The Capitals mobbing themselves, and Kevin Hatcher will get the assist, and Washington wins it in overtime 4-3 to take a 2-1 lead over the Kings. Also, another thing I would like to see, I would like to be able to have a text, because the only way you can really do is print and to a PDF, I guess, but I really like a text where you could have a text box score. Anyways, Washington's going to win it despite a couple goals from Luc Robitaille. Peter Zezel scores the game winner here in overtime. Kevin Hatcher had a goal and an assist. And that's it. Washington wins it 4-3. And that's going to put them up 2-1. Let's play another one. How about Philadelphia and Toronto? See, for some reason, I cannot get Toronto to show up, so it goes back to the... and I type in Toronto Maple Leafs with no underscores, and then underscore, and then the year. But for some reason, it just won't show up. I'm not sure if that's a bug of any type, or something I have to tell Richard, but either way. So, Flyers and the Maple Leafs. Flyers lead it 2-1 here at Maple Leaf Gardens. And let's go ahead and get started. Six, 13. It's going to be a puck battle. 83. Both teams deal a hit. No fight. Whoops. 4 minutes off the clock. 14. That's going to be another puck battle. 29. Ooh, aggression check here. 4 for Philadelphia, and a 12. Minor on Toronto. Toronto delivers a big hit, and there's an injury. It's going to hurt Philadelphia. 15. It's going to be a -1 attack. Takes them down to a 5, and their power play goes down 1. Not a good deal for Philadelphia, but they do go on a power play. Here's Rick Tocchet. Tocchet, 30. Crease chance. 91. That's going to be a save by Peter Ing. It clears it. Back in comes Philadelphia into the Toronto zone. Here's Tim Kerr. Tim Kerr, 92. And that's going to be a kill zone. They kill the rest of the penalty. 5 minutes off the clock. 6. That's going to be an action. 18. And an 18. It's column A roll for the Toronto Maple Leafs. 98. Back-to-back saves made. Goalie is in the zone. Increased goalie by 1. So Peter Ing goes up to a 6. Three minutes off the clock. 5. It's going to be another action. Time running down. 19 and an 18. That's going to be Toronto again with a column A. 56. Goalie saw it all the way, and that's the end of the first period of play. No score. Some good goalkeeping from Peter Ing and Ron Hextall. I think Toronto, though, had more excuse me, goal-scoring opportunities. Wendell Clark did get a minor for interference. Put Philadelphia on the power play, but again, Toronto did a good job penalty killing. And we head to period number 2. Five minutes off the clock. 5 is going to be in action. 18, Toronto. 2, though, is going to be in the defensive line for Philadelphia. Tom Fergus, 45. Good check. Disrupts the flow, and Philadelphia coming back the other way. 3 minutes off the clock. 11. It's going to be a puck battle. 67. Crashes the net. Aggression check. Higher result deals a hit. +1 hit if they have one or more enforces. They do. Both teams, I think. Actually, I think Philadelphia does, but I don't know if Toronto does. So here we go. An aggression check. Both teams at 10, so it's going to be an even roll. 11 for Philadelphia and a 2 for the Toronto. But that's going to give a crease chance because Philadelphia does have the enforcers. They got 3 enforcers in the crease. 32. Let's go! It's a 1-0 lead for Philadelphia. The goal goes to Derek Smith. Assist from Murray Craven and Gord Murphy. Two minutes off the clock. 18 is going to be a puck battle. 46. And we get a 2-minute minor penalty on Philadelphia. That's going to put Toronto. It's called a makeup call. So Philadelphia will go on the power play. Their power play is a 5. And Philadelphia's penalty kill is a 6. So it will be a slight edge to the penalty killing team. Let's see what Toronto can do here on the power play. And here's Mike Krushenetsky. Yes, I was right. He is with Toronto. 83. Oh, they're going to kill the penalty. Penalty kill unit auto kills this time slot and the next power play. So that ends the power play there. Back to our timing roll. Five minutes off the clock. 16, that's a puck battle. 21, we're going to have an aggression check. Again, both these teams equal. It's going to be a 9 for Philadelphia and an 8 on Philadelphia. They deliver the hit. That takes Toronto's stamina down to a 6. And Toronto will go on the power play. 24. Crease chance. Daniel Marois. 25. Score! Assisted by Krushelnyski and Dave Ellett. And we're tied at 1 here in the second period. 2 minutes remaining. So a tough, hard-fought contest here. Tied at 1 as we head to the third and final period. Maple Leafs trying to even this series. Here's 5 minutes off the clock and a 13. It's going to be a puck battle. 48. And we're going to whistle. It's going to be now another makeup call. This one going to Toronto. And it's going to put Philadelphia on the power play. Here's Martin Hostak coming in. 69. Blocked and cleared by Toronto. Here's Terry Kirkner. Terry Kirkner, 96. And they're going to kill the rest of that penalty. So good job by the Toronto power penalty killing unit. Five minutes off the clock. 17. Another puck battle. 5. Aggression check. We're going to have a penalty. Who's it going to be against? 6 and a 13. It's going to be on Toronto. Dave Hannon will go off. For 2 minutes. And Philadelphia is on the power play. Scott Mellenby. 98. Short-handed counterattack. Point chance. Here comes Toronto going the other way. Dave Ellett winds up. Scores! Lead on the short-handed goal from Dave Ellett. Wendell Clark will get the assist. And Philadelphia still has another chance here. Scott Mellenby again comes down and he's going to score. Pass. Peter Ing for the game-tying goal. It's 2-2. 6 minutes left. This one's going down to the wire. 5 minutes. Rolled the wrong dice. 20. It's going to be a puck battle. 20. We're going to have an aggression check. have an injury too. Rolled the wrong dice. There we go. Okay. It's going to be a 4 and an 11. That's going to be Toronto makes the hit. We'll get a penalty, but it's going to be an injury. Philadelphia rolls for their injury effect. It's a 13, and it's going to be -1 defense. Their defense goes down to a 5. And now the power play with only... Oh, so the power play will go into the overtime if we go to overtime. 58. No shot. Deflected the pass. Now we're in overtime. So, I would think the overtime would go into the... Unless that was 2 minutes. Pretty sure the overtime would go into the overtime. Or the penalty would carry over. So, unless I missed something there. So, now we're going to overtime. 2-2 is a score. And our second game of the day to go to overtime. Maple Leafs. 1 minute off the clock. 20. It's going to be a puck battle. 91. An agitator. 1. Home agitator. It's going to be no. A visiting team will get a slot chance instead. From the slot, Mike Ricci. Ricci shoots. Ted scores. That's the game. Just a minute in. Less than a minute. Mike Ricci scores to give Philadelphia the game winning and put them up. I think that puts them up 3-1. Murray Craven and Kjell Samuelsson get the assist. No, they go up 2-1. Okay. Big overtime win for the Philadelphia Flyers. And they go up 2-1. No, 3. No, they win the series. What am I talking about? They were up 2-1. That's what I thought. Okay, so the overtime winner gives them the series, and they advance. Toronto goes down in overtime. So, Philadelphia had 2 overtime wins in this series, and they advance. So far we've got Philadelphia and Montreal advancing. Won't let me look at the bracket yet, the new bracket, until the other ones are done. So, Edmonton leads 2-1 against Calgary. Washington leads 2-1 over LA. As we will continue this another day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.